Okay guys, this is Ronie Yurag from Group 9, Binangonan Campus. This is our Chapter 1. Nakapaloob dito sa aming Chapter 1 ang pagpa-function ng aming system at ang purpose ng aming system para sa mga problemang kinakaharap pagdating sa traffic at pagpapark ng sasakyan. Ang system namin ay tumutulong siya para maiwasan ang pagiging hassle sa trabaho ng mga employee o operator. Halimbawa na lang sa pag-i-input ng data ng mga customers o client or visitor. Kung magmamano-mano pa sila ng pag-i-input ng data, sabihin na natin pasulat ang ginagawa nila kada pasok ng customer or client. Dahil sa ginagawa nilang mano-mano, mas nagiging hassle ang trabaho nila. Halimbawa, yung record ngayong buwan, i-compile pa nila yon sa maraming folders at ilalagay sa cabinet. So, pag dumating ng umabot ng taon, edi madami na ang nakakompile doon sa cabinet na yon. Ang pinaka-worst pa doon, ang mangyari ay kapag ka nagkaroon ng sakuna, halimbawa ng baha o kaya sunog, pwedeng masunog, pwedeng masira lahat ng record na naka-input doon dahil sa hassle na mano-manong trabaho. Ngayon, ang system namin ay ang purpose nito ay para maiwasan ang hassle. Mag-i-input lang nila yun doon at isa-save nila sa database ng system. Ngayon, kung umabot man ng taon, no problem kasi pwede mo yun i-save gamit ang flash drive. Pwede ka magkaroon din ng backup in case na makakorrupt yung files mo nang hindi ka gumagamit ng mga cabinet, mga more papers, ng mga ganon. At ano-ano nga ba ang mga problema natin dito sa Pilipinas pagdating sa pagpapark ng sasakyan? Isa na doon ay ang illegal parking na kung saan nagdudulot ng traffic dahil kung saan-saan lang nila pinapark yung sasakyan nila. Kasi wala silang makita na parking spaces at wala silang guide kung pwede magpark. Ngayon, ipapark lang nila sa gilid, magko-cause ng traffic. Pwede rin mag-cause ng accident at pagka-crowded na maraming tao. Ngayon, susolusyonan natin yon gamit yung ating system at itong project na ginawa natin. Isa pa dito ay ano ba ang makukuha nating benefits dito? Makukuha nating kagandahan dito sa system na to. Ang system natin ay syempre may iwasan natin dun yung pagiging hassle nga. So, kung mayroon kang guide sa pagpapark ng sasakyan, hindi ka na mag-worry. Meron ka ng quality time sa pamilya mo. Kapag pinark mo yung sasakyan mo, nang alam mo na safe naman doon, nasa tamang lugar yung sasakyan mo, hindi mo na kailangan mag-worry. Ngayon, mas magiging focus ka sa trabaho mo o sa pamilya mo. Chapter 2. Review of related literature and studies. The literature and studies cited in this research tackle different concepts, understandings, ideas, sources, and information that are related to the study of the past, present, or future that serves as the researcher's guide in developing or creating a project. In this chapter, people who are interested in such topic will also help them get familiarized information that are relevant and similar to the present study. Nandito naman sa chapter 2 natin, nakapaloob dito ang foreign and local literature, foreign and local studies. Ang tinutukoy natin dito ay pagkuha ng guide sa ibang project. Halimbawa yung sa foreign, ah, meron din silang project na kagaya ng sa atin. May mga problema din sila na kagaya sa atin. Halimbawa yung problema sa traffic kasi nga dahil sa lack of parking spaces, nagkakaroon sila ng traffic kasi kung saan sa gilid-gilid lang ng traffic, nagkakaroon siya ng lumilitang space. Related din siya sa atin sa local literature. Kaya nakakakuha tayo ng guide kung paano gumawa ng system na kagaya sa kanila at kung paano ma-manage ng maayos yung mga sasakyan. Dahil din sa guide na yun ay mas naiintindihan natin at kung paano talaga gumagana yung project na ginawa natin. Kaya pag dahil din sa pag-unawa ng project nila, pag-apply nun sa ginagawa nating project ngayon, syempre hindi mo naman siya kailangan i-apply talaga kung ano yung nandun sa kanila kasi plagiarism yun. So, kukuha ka lang ng guide para may idea ka kung paano gumagana talaga kung paano nagfa-function talaga yung sa system niyo.
Hi, my name is Vincent Jamon. I'm from Binangonan campus, and I'm here to present our research in Chapter 3. And now, I will show you the content of this chapter. Prototype analysis. The prototype analysis is a process of building a model of a system. In this part, we analyze our system by gathering information about the system that we're going to make, and also study the related information about our topic by conducting interview and collect documentation to help us develop an initial set of system requirements. The second is risk analysis. In this part, we examine how outcomes and objectives might change due to the impact of risk event. Once we identify the risk, we will now take appropriate steps to fix or avoid that risk. And here we have high risk. The possibilities that might will happen in high risk are invalid tags or codes, errors, accidental removal of the tags or codes in the system, equipment, um, here in medium risk, um, equipment malfunction, and the last one, the low risk. There are keyboard malfunction and broken mouse. And we are now in the third part of the chapter. That is cost analysis. In this part, we break down the cost summary of each components we use in our project program, including development of our project, equipment, manpower, and system design. And this column, we have system planning and design, system development, management and coordination, test evaluation, marketing, electronic science, static science, communication lines, parking facility equipment, system software, startup, testing and training, the total capital cost, the labor, and the communication lines, and the total of O&M costs. And now, the fourth one is SW analysis. In this part, it is analysis of the compilation of strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. By doing this, we will be able to see or become aware of the things that we need to consider in making a project or system. It gives us guidance about what we can do and the things that we can do. And here's SWT analysis compilation. In strength, we have uniqueness of the product, very efficient and adequate performance, one of the needs of the people, reliable, error-free, And here are the weaknesses that we gather. The system might not have a wide variety of availability, unclear, unique selling proposition, resource limitations. Not everyone has a smartphone or an Android capable of using the service. High chance of malfunction, glitches, or bugs. And the opportunities are few competitors in the area, emerging need of parking systems. The need parking system might be popular in other countries. There are not enough parking data available for cities. Population growth leading to more cars. And the last one are threats about the system. The system might not have identical traits to other developers. Some customers might have a bad first impression. Hackers might put bugs in the system, vandalism to the park infrastructure, not enough smart parking system in cities. And in the B part of the chapter 3, we have the project schedule. In this part, we write down on every activities that we have been doing for the past 2 months. In our schedule, for the first thing that we do for the first week is analyzing the problem. We analyze the problem that we might encounter while doing our project in order to fully understand what are things or possible solutions that each of our members need to do to avoid it. The second one is title approval. In this first week, we present a different title proposal to our instructor or professor, and the title that we have been designated to improve is the efficiency of parking system. And the third one is survey. We conduct a survey to gather facts and information that might help us in improving our system to become more effective and efficient to the people that will use it. And in the first to the fifth week of our schedule, we have a system development. It tackles to the different changes in our program while improving our system, including the process of defining, designing, and also testing to see the possible error of our system. The next is UI design. In this part, it focuses on making the system become more user-friendly to the user and make it more easier to use and understand. We focus on function to interact with the user. The next one is coding. Like all the information technology project, a system cannot operate properly without its code. In order to make the system functions well, we use the coding. By coding, we make our system to do a specific task as well as instruction to make it perform the way we wanted to. And the last part is the final defense, where we present all of our finished works and activity about the system.
Kamusta? Ako nga pala si Stefan Binarao, isa sa mga miyembro ng Group 9. Ang aking ire-report ngayon o i-present ay ang Chapter 4 at 5. Sana po ay pakinggan niyo ako na maayos. Okay, simulan po natin ang aking present sa Chapter 4 ng aming title na Improving the Efficiency of Parking System. Chapter 4.1, Project Design. Tignan po natin kung anong ibig sabihin ng project design. A research design is a framework, blueprint, or flowchart for conducting a marketing research project. It is a detailed procedure on how the system works and process. Generally, it is how a research go about. So, ang binabangkit lang po sa chapter nito sa project design ay kung ano po ang itsura ng aming system. 4.2, Project Development Methodology. Tignan po natin ulit kung anong ibig sabihin nito. A project development methodology is essentially a set of guiding principles and processes of managing a project. We will be using the waterfall model outlined by Dr. Winston Royce in 1970. For us, it is easy to use, structural, and can be stored in any documentation. Ito po ang waterfall model namin. Simula po kami sa requirements ng kailangan namin gawin. Nag-analyze po kami. In-implement namin ang kailangan namin lagay sa system. Inayos namin ang mga problema, maintenance, tapos nilagyan po namin design at tinesting po namin. Tapos dineploy na namin pagkatapos. Ang data flow diagram po ay ang pagkakasunod-sunod po o yung pagkaka-relate ng aming system sa ibang kumpanya at customer na pwede namin paggamitan ng system. Ang system flowchart po ay a flowchart is a picture or symbol of the separate steps of a process in sequential order. Creating system flowcharts are a way of displaying how the data flows in a system and how decisions are made to control events. Ito po ang flowchart ng aming system. O kung paano po gumagana ang system namin. So start po, maglalagin muna kayo. Tapos kung ma-authorize or kasama kayo sa application namin, gagana po yun. Pasensya na po kung medyo magulo yung itsura nito sa phone. So pagkatapos po nun, pag na-access grant po kayo, pwede nyo po tignan ang itsura ng aming system. Pwede kayong magtuloy o mag-exit na ng medyo pagkatapos nyong gamitin. At yun lang. 4.5 Development Tools. So dito po, pinapakita lang po namin kung ano po yung mga nangyari bago po i-deploy ang aming system. Gumamit po kami ng Visual Studio, Microsoft Access at isang C# na programming tool or software. Sa project requirements po, ito lang po ang kailangan nyong gamitin o yung mga requirements para magamit yung system namin o kung gusto nyo pong gumawa ng system na katulad nito, ang kailangan nyo po ay isang 64-bit operating system at minimum of 160 GHz at saka isang 4 GB RAM, pwede pong 3 GB o hanggang 3 GB lang po. Tapos, ang software requirements po namin ay Windows 10 Pro. Yun po ang ginamit. Pwede pong babaan basta't nagagamit nyo po ang nagagamit nyo po yung C# at Microsoft Access. At Visual Studio, yun po yung pinamahalaga. Okay, dumako na po tayo sa Chapter 5. Tingnan po natin kung ano po ang Project Testing, Implementation, and Evaluation. The project testing phase encompasses the project tasks required to check that the product we created or built have the features we mentioned. Project implementation consists of carrying out the activities with the aim of delivering the outputs while monitoring the progress of the project. Project evaluation is a systematic assessment and its aim is to determine the relevance and level of achievement of the project's objectives and impact for the society. We'll be tackling all of these topics here in this chapter. So dun po sa project testing plan, halos kaparehas lang po ng kabilang chapter, tinignan lang na po namin kung gumagana. At yung improvement ng itsura ng system namin. Project test result, pinakita lang po nito ang proseso ng paggawa ng aming system. User's manual po, ito po yung magiging itsura ng users namin o user's manual kung babalakin po namin gawin ng application process. Installation instructions, kung paano nyo po pwedeng i-download ang aming system through downloading. About sa evaluation summary, in major cities, as the development goes on, the parking generation rate increases rapidly, which leads to major parking problems. A study has been carried out in our country to study the parking characteristics and to measure the adherence to parking guidelines. Parking surveys have been carried out on-street and off-street parking characteristics were analyzed considering the parking statistics which includes parking accumulation, parking occupancy, and parking load, average parking duration, parking index, or parking efficiency. Some areas, so basically ang pinag-uusapan lang po dito ay yung kung ano ang na-evaluate namin sa parking system in different countries. Ito lang po yung binabanggit sa aming chapter 5.6. So yun po. Sana po na-enjoy nyo po ang aking presentation about chapter 4 and 5. Sa susunod na kagrupo ko ay sana naintindihan nyo rin po.
Hello guys, I'm Daniel B. Tolentino from Binangonan campus, and I'm here to present our presentation in chapter 6. In this chapter, I will show the content of this chapter 6. The first one is the summary. This is the brief statement of our parking system, and it contains the main point of our system. The second one is the conclusion. It shows the outcome of our study on this parking system, and it's more than just the advantages of a system compared to its advantages. And the last one is the recommendations. Here are the list of our recommendations to make our system more effective and efficient. The first one is we recommend that the driver will be given a good spot. We recommend it so that the clients or customers come, and that would probably miss. The second is create an open areas assigned to parking only. And the last one is the deny parking of a large vehicles such as construction trailers. Due to the shortage of space and large covers of a large vehicles like trailer trucks, it will be difficult to fill it with a solution. Next one is appendices. It contains 3 parts. In Appendix A are the screenshots of our software from login form. Okay. To register vehicles form. In Appendix B, we mention or alluding some names on various sites. This is our references. In Appendix C, displays the source code of our system. Here's the code in logon form. Menu form button, input button, data grid view, delete button, also the back button. The last part of this chapter is the CV or the curriculum vitae of all members in this research project. As we can see, here's our CV. Okay. Thank you.